All right,
Oh
shall we
no.
move on to the next one here?
Yes, sir.
Let's do it.
Am I the asshole for having a whole wall? I recently dropped out of college after going through a whirlwind of events earlier in the year that aren't really relevant. For reasons I can't go back home, and my uncle was kind enough to let me stay in his empty second house while I find a career for myself. He isn't even making me pay rent. There is a wall in the house that my uncle plans on tearing down eventually when I move out so he can connect that room with the room on the other side of it. I'll be honest. I have been having anger issues lately and I am not very happy with life. One day, after an argument on the phone with someone, I got mad and dented the wall with a punch. I was horrified and called my uncle, but he said it was all good because the wall was going to come down anyway. Since then, with his permission, I have turned the wall into my stress relief. When I get incredibly mad, I go and punch the wall to blow off steam. It is actually kind of fragile, so now there are a few holes in it. My girlfriend ended up coming over to spend the night and asked about the damage to the wall. I told her that I had been punching holes in it to relieve stress, and she looked at me like I was Jack the Ripper or something. I tried to tell her it was a normal dude thing, but she told me she no longer felt safe around me. She said that if I give in to violent impulses and hit the wall, then I am not someone she feels safe being around. She left and is no longer answering my calls, so I'm kinda mad. But I haven't punched another hole in the wall yet because I'm afraid she will be mad if I do. I told my mom about this and she told me that I needed more control and that I should buy a punching bag or something. I don't have the money for that though. My mom kind of made me feel like an asshole after I talked to her. Now I'm sitting here with my dog, trying to figure out if I have a problem, and I figured I'd turn to Reddit. Am I the asshole for punching holes in the wall when I get mad? As stated, the wall is coming down anyway. I want to show this to my girlfriend and show her what people say.
If you're an asshole like us, click subscribe and join the party.
You had permission to punch the wall. The one time you punched it, you called, you apologized, you offered to fix it, and the uncle's like, it's coming down anyways, go for it. You know,
I,
I mean, at least it's not a kitchen cabinet and you broke your hand.
Shut the fuck up. We're bringing my life drama into this fucking shit. We're talking about other people's fucking drama, not ours. Damn it.
Oh,
No,
God.
anger management is definitely something that needs to take place. But also, there are fucking people in your life that will get you to that fucking point. And, like, nobody else can get you that frustrated. No, you're not even fucking it. I promise you, you're not it. Um, that being said, bro, you brought your fucking girl to your house with a wall with a bunch of fucking holes in it, and you fucking told her that it was your punching wall? Tell your fucking girlfriend that this is the wall that you're helping your uncle tear down. It's just taking you way longer than expected. Lie to the fucking girl. Like, don't like, get your shit together though. Too, buy a fucking punching bag, go to therapy, do whatever you got to do to get it figured out. But lie to this fucking girl. Don't tell her that you're punching holes in the wall. Of course she's gonna freak out.
Tell her you've been practicing sex moves on the wall. That's why there's holes.
Jesus. I would be worried if there was fist-sized holes in the wall and that was the excuse. I'd be out of there because I wouldn't want to get hawk dick down.
Oh my god.
Oh my
No,
god.
I don't know, this is such a weird one because it just cuz he punched a wall, like, I know I've
Not
been mad.
once.
And okay, just cuz he beat the hell out of a wall. Dude, I've punched a wall. You've punched a kitchen cabinet. Uh you
I
know,
punched several walls too. Yeah, especially when I was a lot younger, for sure.
yeah, I mean, it's a wall. It's anamic. Say the word for me. I can't fucking think right now.
Nope,
My
fuck
head
that. You
hurts.
keep going. You keep going. I want to see how long it takes you.
Oh my god, it's a non-living fucking thing.
An inanimate object,
Yes, I am not awake enough for this shit.
not a laminate flooring object. It's a wall, not a floor.
But either way, it's something that's you can't physically hurt, like, or kill. It's not like he went and beat the fuck out of a dog or a girlfriend or something like that. So I'm gonna say
I,
not the asshole. Stupid, yes, not the asshole though.
But the fact that this is a normal bro thing, a normal guy thing, just to come and just start punching holes in the fucking wall. I mean, every once in a while, like, I can count on one hand how many times I fucking punched an inanimate object that wasn't a punching bag or something meant to be punched.
I can't tell you.
You can't say that? It's
No.
been more than five times that you blasted a hole in the wall?
Oh, fuck yeah. Dude, I had our old refrigerator had fucking knuckle prints on it.
Bro,
So-
okay. Let's be real, though. We've had our fucking issues. We've learned to deal with them. We have better solutions on how to solve fucking problems now than destroying property. Either that or it's the fact that it's no longer somebody else's property. It's our property that we'd actually have to fix.
It's still
that
an
pulls our
inanimate
hand back
object,
when we're
though.
pissed.
It's still an inanimate object, though, you know? It doesn't... whatever, dude. He did it one time. He called to fix it, and the uncle's like, dude, the wall's coming down anyways. Have a blast.
He should have kept that fucking perspective of himself, though. Like, he
Then
was
the
horrified
uncle-
at himself.
Then the uncle should have said, hey, you know, let's fix that, not blah, 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 blah. You know, he got a free stress reliever. You've been to a rage room.
Yeah, somewhere designed to do that.
Well, that wall was designed for that because it's coming down.
Oh my gosh, dude. Like, the guy needs help. He needs fucking help. He needs to figure out how to deal with his anger to move forward through life effectively.
He did. He
His
found
girlfriend-
a wall.
Oh my god, shut the fuck up. His girlfriend has every right to be fucking concerned if she walks into a room and sees 50 fucking holes in the wall because it's his anger management wall. Like, what the fuck? I would be freaking out too if I walked into a situation like that.
Like I said, I didn't say he was smart, but I don't think he's the asshole. You know, they have anger management. Why don't they have stupid management? That might help better.
I definitely agree. Yes, if you have an issue with somebody, how about you punch a hole in somebody's fucking face? And then you'll solve the problem and no longer have an anger management wall.
Violence is always the answer.
I'll agree with you for this one, but not all. Overall, I'm going to say he's kind of a fucking asshole. He needs to get it figured out. Can we do a half an asshole on this one?
Yes.
All right, let's do
Yes.
that. We'll
I'll
do
do-
half an asshole just so we can have some agreement
I
in this fucking
I
recording
agree.
session.
I agree that he definitely needs to seek help and maybe help control that or get a punching bag or something. You know, I can definitely see that. But until he can afford that punching bag, he has a beautiful punching wall.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Definitely needs some help. Work through your fucking issues. And don't be mad at your girlfriend for freaking out. Be like, look, this is a phase. I'll get over it. And don't be upset if she fucking leaves your ass because you're a psycho fucking hole punching wall machine.
Fucking wall puncher. Hey, my question is, did he break his hand?
I don't know. I don't think you would need I don't think you would hurt your thumbs if you were to punch something. So, generally, I think he's able to type up on Reddit just fine, so I'm sure he's good.
So even though he punched that wall 100 fucking times and he didn't break his hand because he can still type, how did that cabinet treat you?
Here you go again. I'm not fucking going there, man. It's solid wood versus fucking drywall. There's a big
There's fucking
difference.
studs in that wall. How do you know he didn't catch one?
Because the first time he made a big enough hole to find out exactly where the studs are. He measured it, put lines on it. That's how, motherfucker. So maybe he is a smart asshole.
Works for me.
All right,
Oh,
leave my
God.
fucking anger management drama off the goddamn channel. Shit.
It was a one-time thing, and you just so happened to break your fucking hand.
It
on
was fucking stupid. I completely lost my cool, and I was totally embarrassed by it. I scared my fucking kids. I needed some fucking help, and the situation was to divorce my ex. So, we're good.
Fair enough.
All
On
right.
to the next.
Let's move on to the next one.
Am I the asshole for putting my husband in jail? I, 30 female, and my husband, 38 male, have been together for 8 years. We have a 3-year-old and a 7-month-old. For a bit of backstory, years ago when we were dating, we would go out and drink all the time. We would go to local bars, play pool, take shots, and do all the normal things. After we got engaged, we went to a friend's house for dinner. He got drunk and wanted to leave. He would not let me drive us home, even though I had only had 2 drinks and was perfectly fine to drive. He refused to get into the car unless he was in the driver's seat. He was causing a scene in the nice neighborhood we were in, so I eventually said, "Fine, but you'll have to leave me here." He took the keys, got in, and left. He ended up getting pulled over and got a DUI, which he decided was my fault. We got past it, even though I never agreed with his version of what happened. Then we got pregnant, so I stopped drinking. I breastfed for a year, so I didn't drink for nearly 2 years. After having our daughter, I never really got back into drinking like I had before. When her first birthday came around, he got really drunk, was being mean to me, and threw a thing or two at me. I started packing for my daughter and me to go stay somewhere else for the night. Once he realized what I was doing, he picked up my daughter and would not let me take her. I ultimately called the cops so I could leave safely and peacefully. Again, according to him, that was my fault. At that point, I stopped enjoying being around him when he drank. My husband does not just have 1 or 2 drinks. He has to drink everything in sight, and he often does not eat when he drinks, which makes it worse. We fought on and off about it because he insisted he wasn't an alcoholic and didn't have a problem. I tried leaving him because of all this, and he promised me he would not drink for a whole year. He promised he would never let himself get to the point where he was blackout drunk again. Soon after we made up, I got pregnant again. Not long after that, he started asking to have a drink here and there at parties, at dinner, etc. The point of all this is to show the damage this has done to me. When he drinks, I stay away. He sits outside having beer, and I stay inside with the baby. He gets lovey-dovey when he drinks, and I have told him I do not want him touching me when he is drinking. I do not hug or kiss him when he is drunk anymore. Fast forward to a week ago. There was a local car cruise right next to the new house we had gotten. He promised he would not get too messed up. I had originally planned on not being there because I did not want to deal with him drunk, but he kept assuring me he would be fine. So I stayed. He started drinking at 9 a.m. and was out in the streets most of the time. I had some friends over and stayed at the house for the majority of the day. I had to ask someone else to grill the burgers and hot dogs because he was nowhere to be found. He eventually came back and was just his normal, annoying, drunk self. I kept telling him he needed to eat and slow down, but he didn't. Eventually, everyone went home. He went across the street one more time for a few more shots, then came home. I could tell he had crossed the line and entered the blackout drunk stage. I was furious. He was falling up and down the steps, knocking pictures off the wall, and dropping his keys and wallet on the floor. He went outside to sit with the neighbor. I went out there, told him he could sleep at the neighbor's place tonight, picked up my daughter, and took her into the house. She was crying and upset because she wanted to play, but it was around 8:30 or 9 p.m., so it was bedtime anyway. When I got in the house, I locked the door behind me. I took my daughter upstairs and started giving her a shower. Then I heard a knock at the door. Then it turned into banging. Then it turned into the house, sounding like it was going to fall over. He was breaking down the door. The neighbor was trying to calm him down. I messaged the neighbor and said I would call the cops if I had to, but my husband did not stop. I called the cops and said I was scared because he was blackout drunk, angry that he was locked out, and trying to break in. I did not know what he would do once he got inside. He finally broke through the door right as the cop got there. The officer put him in cuffs and took him to jail for the night. Did I overreact? Should I have just let him in and risked him accidentally hurting his kids? He loves his family, and when he is not drinking, he would never hit any of us. The problem is that he gets mean when he drinks, and he does not remember it the next day. Now he is obviously saying this is my fault again and not his. So the question of the day is, am I the asshole?
Yes. She's 100% the asshole, but not for the reason she's asking. She's asking, is she the asshole for calling the cops on her husband? No. Is she the asshole for staying after sign after sign after sign that this guy's not going to fucking fix his problem? Yeah.
So, coming from someone that was an alcoholic, well, once an alcoholic, always an alcoholic, but I was bad. I was real bad. And, I was given an ultimatum. And the ultimatum was slow down on the drinking or leave. And I chose not to leave. I was bad, dude. I don't know if you really, we talked then, but we didn't talk like we do now. You've seen me passed out drunk and this and that. But the fact of the matter is he needs to want to change if he wants to be a part of that family. That first DUI, how is she to blame for that shit? She begged you not to get in that fucking car. She begged you not to drive away. And you chose to fucking do it. That's on you. That's not on her. She should have seen signs then. I agree, everyone can change. I used to drink a fifth a day, dude. Now I barely drink at all, and if I do, the most I might drink is a couple shots and a couple beers.
Yeah.
So yeah, I agree with you. She's not the asshole for calling the cops, but she's definitely should have been red flag alerts fucking everywhere.
Yeah, and what's the solution? Make more babies. Buy a house. You're fucking adding to the problem. Like,
Obviously, he cares more about that alcohol than he does the family because he's not trying to quit. Like, he said he quit drinking for a fucking year. They didn't tell us how long that lasted, but no. If you get that drunk, like, dude, I went a couple years without drinking when I quit drinking. And then I slowly drank again. But even now, I don't drink a lot because I know how bad I was.
yeah.
Now, I wasn't violent, like physically violent, but I was a major asshole.
Yeah, dude. I think that this is a totally fucked up situation. I feel bad for this lady to a degree that she's having to deal with this. But at the same time, when you keep enabling the behavior, eventually the problem becomes you for not making steps to change your situation. There's only so much that this guy's going to do. There's only so much that you can tell this guy to do, or to encourage, or to ultimatum, or to whatever it is, to where he's going to change. He's, like you said, he's got to want to change, and if that's not going to happen, you have to make changes to better your circumstance for you and your child. So it's completely fucked up. I hope he got locked up for trying to beat down the fucking door. You're totally correct in not knowing what the hell people are going to do when they're under the influence of alcohol. And I know this all too well. We have a mutual acquaintance, a mutual guy we know. Nicest fucking guy ever. He'll give you the fucking shirt off of his back. One of the nicest people you can meet. And he turns into a completely different person when he's got some alcohol in him. And it's gotten so bad to the point where he's been kicked out of his house. His wife kicked him out. No, go stay with your mom. I don't want to deal with this. He stayed clean for a while. And then he's right back on it as soon as he gets back in the house. So I've had to cut off ties with this guy because I just don't want that fucking negative energy in my life. So if I can do that, I understand a marriage is significantly more entangled than a friendship. But at the same time, like, you choose who you allow into your life. You choose who you allow to speak into your life. And if you don't want that to take place, make some fucking changes to better your situation.
Right, definitely. And that's what our situation was the ultimatum was there, and it woke me up. I mean, the last 6 months that I was a professional DJ, I did it without drinking. And it really brought, realization to me of how bad I was, dude. I mean, I was driving 35, 40 minutes completely fucking blitzed. You
Yeah.
know, how I never got a DUI or any of that is beyond me. You know, and thank God it didn't happen. Thank God no one got hurt or anything like that. I don't think it's okay to drink and drive, but it's like now if we go over to my buddy's house, if or we go anywhere, you know, if one of us is drinking, the other one doesn't drink.
Right.
Or like I might have a beer if Amanda's drinking, you know, but one of us stays sober. If we have the kids with us, one of us will stay sober, and even then, like I don't get completely blitzed like I used to.
See, I try not to drink around the kids at all, especially if we're going out. There's no reason for me to be drinking. I also have a CDL to protect. Like, I have to make sure that I'm under .04, which is effectively like one beer.
Yeah.
And that's just there's really no point in that. So, like if I'm drinking at the house. The keys are going up. I'm not leaving the house. Or if I'm going out, I'm calling an Uber or a Lyft or something. But again, there's a huge difference between partaking in something that has the ability to make you intoxicated and having an addiction to that, and being so fucking hooked that nothing else matters. Nothing else
Right.
matters. Any problems that arise because of your problem, it automatically is everybody else's problem because there's no way that you could be the problem. There's no way that this thing that you love so much and that you're addicted to can be the problem. So overall, it's a fucked up thing. But again, you're in a situation where you have the ability to make a change. Go stay with your parents. Go stay with a friend. Go stay with a fucking neighbor. There's so many fucking options for women. Obviously, men don't have as many options or opportunities. But if you're in that bad of a fucking situation as a man, go sleep in your fucking car. Go sleep under a fucking bridge or whatever. Get away from that bullshit in your life. If people aren't bringing you peace, positivity, and prosperity into your life, get them the fuck out. And
Yeah.
that's my motto for life right now, man. Is if somebody's bringing negativity to my life, if they're causing chaos or making it to where I'm losing money or I'm not able to pursue my dream of making money how I want to make money, get the fuck out of my life. I don't need you.
Right. I don't disagree with you one bit. You got to surround yourself with people that are reoccur. God damn.
I don't even know which one you're going for there.
Encouraging you to go the right direction. Dude, the brain is not working today, okay?
I was going to say, I thought you were saying reassuring. I'm like, I don't know where you're going with that. I don't know where you put the re in, but
I
apparently
was
you got plenty of
mixing
re to go
encouraging.
around.
I was mixing reassuring and encouraging. Jesus, oh my God! But yeah,
You got plenty re to go around, huh?
tonight I do. But oh my God! But yeah, you definitely need to have people in your corner to help you in the right direction. With the positivity and stuff.
Absolutely.
It's a hard thing to find nowadays because there's so much negativity. You know, so yeah, I think we agree on this one. She's the asshole for other reasons, but not the asshole for calling the cops.
Yeah, for sure. Protect yourself, protect your children, keep people that are going to speak positivity into your life around, and push out anybody that's not doing that, even if it means it's family, even if it means it's relationships.